Hey, what's up, y'all? Well, it is time to make my picks for this week's um, college football games. So here we go. So we're going to start with tonight. We do have UCLA at Washington. Washington is a 4.5 point favorite. Now, Washington needs this win to get bowl eligible. You're not beating Oregon, so this is your last shot to make it to a bowl. So I think that you're going to throw everything you've got at them toward winning this game. So I'm going to take Washington and the 4.5 points. I mean, the Huskies will find a way to win, or their season is literally over. All right. Next up, we got number 3, 4 in my ranking, Texas at Arkansas. Texas is a 13-point favorite. Now, no, I would not be shocked if Arkansas won this game or kept it close, but I also said the same thing about Florida last week, and look what happened. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna take Texas and the 13 points. Anyway, next we got Utah at number 17, 18 in my poll. Colorado is an 11-point favorite, and yeah, I said that I wasn't going to doubt Colorado again. So yeah, Colorado's winning this game, and it's not going to be close. I think they'll cover the 11. Next up, we got number 20, 16 in my poll, Clemson at Pitt. Clemson is a 12-point favorite. Yeah, I think that the Taters have nothing to worry about in this game. Pitt lost to Virginia, and Clemson blew Virginia out. So this should be no problem. I think Clemson wins and covers the 12. And unfortunately, I think Pitt drops their third game in a row. All right, next, how about number 25, Tulane at Navy. Tulane's a 7.5 point favorite. But you know what? I'm actually going to go with Navy with the upset at home. Anyways, next up, how about FAU at Temple? This is the shitter game of the week. Yeah, this is the Cale Hall shitter on the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge. So FAU and Temple, both teams sitting at a record of 2-7. So, not really knowing anything about these two teams, I guess I'll take Temple because they're the home team. Yeah, and those 2 points. Anyway, now about Syracuse at Cal. Cal is a 9.5-point favorite. Of course, Syracuse does have a long way to travel. They got to travel across the country. I mean, I don't know if there's a greater distance than any two teams that are playing each other this year. I think this is probably like the longest distance that any college football team will travel for a single game. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna. I mean, Cal also needs this win to get bowl eligible, so I guess I'll go with Cal to win. But I do think Syracuse will cover the 9.5. Next, how about Boston College at number 14, 12 in my poll, SMU. SMU is an 18.5-point favorite. Yep, this is a revenge game for SMU after Boston College humiliated SMU, beat them by 2 touchdowns in a bowl game last year. So yeah, I do think that SMU wins this time, but I think Boston College keeps it close. They haven't really got blown out this year, except that one time when they played Virginia Tech. So yeah, I think SMU wins, but I think Boston College covers the 18.5. All right, next, how about number 22, 21 in my poll, LSU at Florida. LSU is a 3.5-point favorite. Now, I really wanted to pick Florida in this game for the upset. Because Florida is at home. Looks like DJ Lagway is going to start. I'm thinking that maybe after LSU's humiliating defeat at the hands of Bama, that maybe Bama beats LSU twice. Like maybe LSU's in give up mode, but I just can't do it. I do think that LSU is the better team. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the safe bet. Take LSU and the 3.5 points. Anyway, let's see next. How about Nebraska at USC? Nebraska just needs one more win to get bowl eligible. USC needs 2 more wins. Let's see. Southern Cal is a 7.5-point favorite. And, unfortunately, I think that that Nebraska does lose again. I will take the Trojans, but I will take Nebraska to cover the 7.5. Let's say that Nebraska only loses by 7. Anyway, let's see. How about Baylor at West Virginia? Baylor is a 1.5-point favorite, but I guess I will take West Virginia because they are at home, and I mean, they're on a 2-game winning streak. They did upset Cincinnati last week, so I'm going to take West Virginia here. I think West Virginia gets bowl eligible. All right, next, how about number 23, 25 in my ranking. Missouri at number 21, 22 in my ranking. South Carolina. South Carolina is a 13.5 point favorite. So I really like this number, just under 2 touchdowns. I mean, South Carolina has been on a tear lately. They've blown out their last 3 opponents. I think I'm going to take South Carolina and those 13.5 points. I know I've been doubting South Carolina. I picked against them the last 2 weeks. Won't make that mistake again. I think Carolina breaks their losing streak. What is it, a 5 or a 6-game losing streak to Mizzou? I think this is the year that they finally break it. So anyway, next, how about Mizzou barely beat Oklahoma. South Carolina blew Oklahoma out. So anyway, next, how about Arizona State at number 16, 17 in my poll. Kansas State is a 7.5 point favorite. I guess I will take Kansas State to win, but I think this will be a close game. I'll take Arizona State to cover that 7.5. Looks like Cam Skibbity. Cam Scattaboo. Yeah. If you know, you know. Is going to be back for this game. So, I do think Arizona State can keep it close. All right, next, how about number 7, 8 in my poll, Tennessee. At number 12, 11 in my poll, Georgia is a 9.5 point favorite. I do think this will be a good game. I do think that we win, but I think Tennessee covers the 9.5. I think this will be a 1-score game. I mean, we're gonna be at home. We're going to black out Sanford Stadium. I'm pissed that the players are not wearing the black jerseys. It doesn't make any sense for the fans to do the blackout if the team is not going to join in with it. But maybe they'll surprise us and come out in the black jerseys. But anyway, so we have to win this game or our season is over. We're not getting into the playoffs with 3 losses. So we're going to throw everything we have at them to try to win this game. We'll have the home crowd behind us. It won't be raining, unlike last week. I think that we're going to call a more aggressive defensive plan. More press man coverage. More blitzes. Gonna see a lot of crowding the box to try to stop Dylan Sampson. Anyway, and then offensively, I have a feeling that we'll be somewhat pleasantly surprised. So, But anyway, I know we got a lot of injuries at the running backs. But I mean, you know, we got Nate Frazier and a bunch of other freshmen. I don't know if Cass Jones is going to play or not. We can put Dylan Bell at running back like we did sometimes last year. But I mean, we don't really run the ball that good anyway. Tennessee doesn't really throw the ball good anyway, so yeah, I don't know if Nico's gonna play or not, or if it really matters. All right, but anyway, like I said, taking Georgia to win, Tennessee to cover the 9.5. All right, next, how about Cincinnati at number 24 in my ranking? Iowa State is a 7.5 point favorite. Iowa State has lost 2 in a row, but I think in this game, they say no more, right? I think it's time to get your head out of your ass and go win this game like you're supposed to, because you still have a chance to get into the Big 12 title game if Colorado loses another game. So yeah, I think Iowa State wins and covers the 7.5. All right, next we got the late game. We got Kansas at number 6, 3 in my poll. BYU. BYU is only a 2.5 point favorite. But anyway, yeah, again, this seems surprisingly low, but there is a reason it's so low. I mean, Kansas, I mean, they've been in every game. Every, one of their losses have been close. They've all been one-score games, except for they did lose by 11 to who was it? TCU. But every other game has been, under 7 points. Their losses, I mean. They're kind of like, remember that one year when like Nebraska went 3-9, but all of their losses were close. Yeah, that's the way it is with this year's Kansas teams. They're in every game, but they just can't, they just can't find a way to win. So, yeah, I do think BYU wins. I think they will cover the 2.5. Even though this game will be close, will be a one-score game, but I think BYU can win by at least a field goal and remain unbeaten. So anyway, so that's going to be it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I will see y'all again next time.